got a fun video lined up today, ladies and gentlemen. Gungans, droids, Kiadimuni, Conads, Wookiees, Rodians, whatever you might be. Thank you so much for stopping by today, where we're going to do one of my favorite things that I've been doing with Star Wars Galaxy videos. We've made 1,200 plus videos on this game, and one of my favorite things that we've been doing since the dawn of time is sometimes I like to just do a squad arena climb and showcasing a really fun lineup or lineups that I personally do on a daily basis. And today we're going to do that, and we're going to be talking about why everybody is wrong about the Sith Eternal, and secretly the Sith Eternal, or the Gucci man himself, in my opinion, is the best offensive Galactic Legend you want for things like Squad Arena, things like Territory Wars, and things like Grand Arena. We have a lot of fun stuff. Of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit, saying everybody's wrong. Here on the channel, I think a grand majority of us are a huge fan of the Sith Eternal. He's one of our favorite Galactic Legends to use inside, actually one of my favorite teams to use inside a Grand. His smiles per miles is high on this character here. I want to start off here real quick. We are showing the Squad Arena meta currently. Right now, the meta can be shown as follows. Jedi Revan being the biggest one, mostly Jedi Master Luke being led by Jedi Revan, because Jedi Revan has a far superior leadership compared to Jedi Master Luke. Sith Eternal taking the second bit of the pie, and then afterwards we got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then we got things like Rey, Jedi Master Luke, yada 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 yada. Moving on forward in there. However, people have been asking me a lot of questions, because if you check out my SWGoH.gg profile, you will notice that I only use Sith Eternal and Wat Tambor for both offense and defense. And this combo right here is this is more difficult to beat on defense than a full Sith Eternal lineups. That's why I kind of want to make a video about that, because when you take a look at the Squad Arena meta report here, you don't see any data about just two characters on defense and being more viable than a full team of 5. This is kind of unheard of in the history of Star Wars Galaxy. And I got to give a big shout out to my Squad Arena server. They are always so kind and helpful when it comes to testing some stuff out and making videos for you guys. And I actually ask people to knock me down, because it's hard for me to drop low in the rankings with this team, and a lot of people struggle to knock this team down because it's a lot more difficult when there's only 2 people on this team. Especially Jedi team struggles, a lot of Rey team struggles. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren can handle this, but as we're going to show today, we're going to fight every single Galactic Legend inside a Squad Arena, and Sith Eternal, he is just going to step on over the finest Gucci he has. So how about we start off with the Jedi Knight Revan meta? Obviously, the Jedi Knight Revan meta right now is mostly JKR lead with Jedi Master Luke, and then we have Jedi Knight Luke, Gas, and then Wat Tambor to trigger the taunt on Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So we're going to start off there, since that is the most popular meta team. Now, the beautiful thing about this is Sith Eternal with Wat is pretty much autopilot up against the Jedi. And the good thing is, and the reason why this works on defense is because Wat Tambor, without you telling him, he will automatically pass over the appropriate tech over to Sith Eternal. And now, as a result, Sith Eternal is going to recover protection, cleanse off ability blocks, and it's pretty much game set match. Now, you might be like, the reason why I love this is because sometimes Squad Arena gets very tedious, especially after several months of the meta's not changing. You kind of want to have an autopilot type thing. You put your team in hit auto, you walk away, and that is the beauty of this combo right here. Wat Tambor, it doesn't matter what star count he's on. That's another reason why I want to make this video, because a lot of you guys might have Sith Eternal, because he's the most accessible Galactic Legend on the market, and Wat Tambor is becoming a more important conversation than ever before, because a lot of people need to chase after for Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. And I got this question the other day: what can I do with the low star Wat Tambor? Pretty much the same exact stuff as a 7-star Wat Tambor. So long as you have the Zeta on Wat Tambor, that's all you need on this guy, because he's just got to pass over that tech at the very beginning of battle, and boom, shakalaka. I didn't have to think twice, and we were able to take out this Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Master Luke team without really skipping a beat whatsoever. So that's team number 1 down, and the only concern I have with putting this on full auto is that the AI refuses to swap from 4x to 1x when you go into the ultimate and then use unlimited power. That's my only regrets. I have to be transparent with you guys on that matter, because it's a cardinal sin if you use the ultimate on Sith Eternal on manual, we'll say that, and you don't put it on 4x. Why do you even have the guy? We're gonna do Rey in a moment here. Gary, don't you dare clip that, Gary. Oh boy, this guy's got a dirty mind, let me tell you. Let's move on to Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So this is pretty much the best team when it comes to the Jedi Master Luke lead. JML, JKR, Gas, Hermit Yoda, and then Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Same thing. It is basically autopilot here. And this combo, this is pretty much the go-to team with just Sith Eternal, Wat board to beat any team that you're going to come across inside of Grand Arena. So again, we're going to pop this on full auto. We're going to untarget Jedi Master Luke so you can see what he does. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, he will link up a Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So this is a situation where that was a misplay by the AI. But from my experience, yes, Jedi Anakin Skywalker is going to critically hit us, but that hasn't seemed to stop the Gucci man from sliding into the Gucci from head to toe, even with Jedi Anakin Skywalker kind of being a little bit untamed here, and he linked the wrong person. My suspicion is this Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker had a bigger health and protection pool that made Sith Eternal get a little bit thirsty for Jedi Knight Luke. So here we go. So right now, a little bit of a misplay, but let's see if the AI can take this all the way home here. And let's see. Oh, the old man didn't have a force stroke. He's going into full alta. Too late, old man! Ah! Can you feel the power, ladies and gentlemen? This is the most fun Galactic Legend. Yes! I know that Rey is the best defensive Grand Arena team, and she's the queen of Phase 1 of the Challenge rank rate. Of course, it's mostly due to the Jawas, Rey. Don't get cocky on me here. And of course, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is the best overall Galactic Legend. Heck, my free-to-play account, we're chasing after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren as the first Galactic Legend because it's kind of good in all the game modes out there. Sith Eternal, yes, he is not the most ideal when it comes to the raids. That's where he falls short. And of course, putting a full team of 5 and Grand Arena defense, that's just asking. Where's that Imperial Trooper team? There was an Imperial Trooper team here a moment ago. That's just asking for Imperial Troopers to walk more. But the thing that Sith Eternal excels compared to any team else out there is offensive viability. So we're gonna move on over to a Galactic Legends raid team, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids. Same thing. We're gonna pass it over here. Now, I will admit, Jedi teams, you could full auto them before even Wat Tambor was kind of a thing here. But with Rey, you can auto them, but I think there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more finesse that you want to go about a raid team, especially a team that has Jedi training Rey and applies the healing immunity. You want to play this a little bit more cautiously. So we're gonna go ahead, link them up, and basically, it's autopilot from here on out. Let's actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Let's see if we can trust the Gucci. Sometimes you gotta put a little bit of effort in and link up a character, and then afterwards you should be able to put it on full auto. But I want to make sure we linked up Jedi training Rey because her healing immunity does prevent Wat Tambor's tech from getting protection recovery. Thank you, Wat Tambor, for your service. Here we go. We're gonna dive into the ultimate any moment now. Oh baby, all right. Gucci Man versus Rey Ultimate. What's gonna happen? Stay tuned and find out. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! Whatever is the resistance going to do? Going around for another round of links. So yeah, I had to spend, I don't know, what was it, 5 seconds of brain power to go up against Galactic Legends Rey and make sure we link up the right characters. But after that, hit that auto, go away, get yourself a nice little latte on the little coast of the boom, take a little bit of a view, and probably by then you will be done knocking out this Rey team. So again, now look, Rey's gonna go down for another ultimate. Let's see how this goes. Will she be able to handle this? Now this again, we've been doing Sith Eternal up against Rey in Grand Arenas for a long time now. Not quite enough. No, we had no plot armor to save Rey for today. So far we took out the 2 top JML teams, taking out a Rey team. There are a lot of Rey variants out there, and you might see in inside of Squad Arena. There are some Jedi Rey combinations, which are a lot easier. The only Rey combo I would be a little just cautious to make sure you link them up right away is the teams that have Jedi, thank you, Gary. Unaligned Force user training Rey. Those are the only ones. You want to make sure you link up Rey Finn, and then you pop it auto, and there we go. All right, come on. Holdo, come on. Let's move this. There we go. Let's move this plot along. We don't need to drag it on for 2 hours like we saw in The Last Jedi. Moving on. Now, there should be a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, maybe? All right, so now we have a Relegate Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. This is a situation where Wat Tambor is not going to quite cut it. We need a little bit more of an art. So we like to sometimes escalate the Gucci and kind of do a little bit of a hybrid between the finest armor that the Mandalorians have to offer, and that's going to get the job done. Now, we've made plenty of videos on this in the past. This should not be new, but I do get questions sometimes on how to make this work. So we'll talk about it again since we've done it a couple times throughout the streams. There is more of an art to this. And my highest recommendation is if you want to prepare your counter for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's out there, what I highly recommend is you practice in Squad Arena and find the tank that makes this work perfectly fine. So for example, I like to throw in Kylo Ren a mask. We got a good rapport between him and I because with the armor, you need to make sure that your tank falls below, falls below 60% health so you get that extra stack of Beskar ingot, but you also want to make sure your tank doesn't die too quickly, because if they immediately die and they don't hit that 60% threshold, sorry, out of luck. Unfortunately, a character dying off does not trigger this, so you have to practice in arena, but still, we're going to 3-man this. You could throw in Wat Tambor if you want to get that extra sense of security, but you don't need him going up against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So next Galactic Legend on our list, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, we're going to handle you like a nice little puppy here. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead, boom. And there's the trigger right there. Now, it depends on the modding of your characters. It depends how high your relic levels are. I had to kind of cycle through a couple of tanks, and I got about 3 tanks I can rely on to not quite die, but make sure they fall within this threshold. And again, that is a Relic 8 Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We're going to go ahead, link up Kylo Ren Mass. We're going to go ahead, link up Sith Trooper, and unfortunately, we got to put a little bit more brain power in, because the armor is not all that great when it comes to AI performance. But here in a moment, we can now go ahead, give this over to the Gucci man, and now feel free to put this puppy on auto. So again, another fantastic counter to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Sith Eternal is able to beat every Galactic Legend with ease. Some teams, yeah, you got to put a little bit of brain power in, but beating Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, beating Rey, beating Jedi Master Luke, and in a moment, we are going to do a Sith Eternal mirror match. I'm trying to make the point that I do understand that Sith Eternal, yeah, he's maybe not as viable in all the other game modes like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren or Rey for that matter. But if you're focused more on PvP and beating any Galactic Legend or any team for that matter on offense, Sith Eternal is going to be your guy. And he's still great in territory battles. He's fantastic in GO2. We made a video showing him with Royal Guard, Darth Maul, Savage, and we were able to get 4 out of 4 in Phase 4. It's really, I guess at the end of the day, just that defensive viability. If you're doing a full team of 5, not that crazy. You got to stick to Wat Tambor and Sith Eternal if you want to do something funny on defense. Other than that, I guess the other reasons why Sith Eternal is a bit lackluster is before Ultimate, he's not as crazy as the other Galactic Legends. Rey can sudden whirlwind pre-ultimate nonstop. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren can stack up his stats crazy high. What else? The Jedi Master Luke, he's just lucky he's got good Jedi to pair along with his leadership as Garbanzo Beans. Anyways, you just need Jedi Knight Revan to lead the charge. Sith Eternal, you need some patience. Once you get to the ultimate, and then once you have Wat Tambor 4-star, whatever it may be, then you're good to go. All right, last battle for today. Going up against Sith Eternal. Normally, mirror matches between Galactic Legends are incredibly annoying and incredibly frustrating. Sith Eternal mirror match, it's incredibly easy, especially if you only bring in 2, because eventually the opposing Sith Eternal cannot link up any of your characters anymore. I mean, once they kill off Wat Tambor, they have no one else to... No, hold on. Shoot, I misplayed. I didn't auto... Okay, whatever. Who cares? I forgot to remove the clicking, so they only went with the targeted system right there. Oh, well. Perfectly fine. But as we're going to see, once they get rid of Wat Tambor, which is going to be pretty shortly here, they're going to lose the link. I'm going to keep the link up, and as a result, I'm going to get to my ultimate way faster than the opposing Sith Eternal here, and we're not going to have any problem. To get the Wat Tambor, your services are no longer required. Buddy, I appreciate the effort. We don't need you to come on. Just come on. Knock him down. They're almost there. Come on. We don't need him. No, there we go. And that's it. You just sit there. Yeah, we got Isolate. Yeah, we're getting shock and all these debuffs. But the opposing Sith Eternal will not get to ultimate whatsoever. And in a few short moments here, as we sit down, sip a little bit of our Jawa juice here, we should be unloading that ultimate ability, and it's game, set, match. Look at us. We are running circles, and even in this situation where, let's say, the opposing Sith Eternal did eventually get the ultimate at some point, we're going to be way more durable because we've been in our link state for a lot longer than they ever were. And at this point, we're basically guaranteed, because there's no other characters on my side, no other characters on their side. This character is not going to be able to get to his ultimate anytime soon. So, I mean, again, I know we're exaggerating. The title is going to be a bit more exaggerated than probably what the situation is, but I do often see the comment a lot that the Sith Eternal is the most lackluster Galactic Legend. And if you're looking at key areas, perhaps he's not the most impressive inside of the raids, but when it comes to probably one of the most important things, beating any team in the game without breaking a sweat, Sith Eternal, in my opinion, is the best Galactic Legend. For that matter. That is gonna wrap it up for today, ladies and gentlemen. Gungas enjoyed. I love doing these squad arena videos. I know arena's pretty stale for the past couple months. We are going to be getting Jedi Master Kenobi, so there will be a bit more of a mix-up in the near upcoming future. But in the meantime, for all those chasing your Wat-Tam boars and you have a Sith Eternal, in my opinion, you have the team that can beat any team in the game. Like, comment down below on all your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And the most important thing, dang, it's great to be in the Empire today. I'll see you guys later. Roll out that outro.